Okay. So views is your nothing but it is nothing but a what you can say. It's not the actual table. Okay. Let's say you are writing some query and you don't want to write those query again and again. So we can create a view on top of that. Let's say write select star from EMP. Run it. I want whose salary between 1000 to 1500. Select star from employee. Okay. And also I want who belongs to department 30. Run it. Also I want whose name starts with M. Like within single quote M percentage. Within single quote M capital M. Semicolon. Okay. So this is the query. Let's say this is the some query. Okay. Now here this is the report you want to generate every day. Okay. So no need to write this query again and again. So instead of this writing a query, you can create a view on top of this. How to create a view? Enter. Create or replace view. Give some view name v underscore v underscore, let's say EMP. Enter. As ASS. Enter. Write that query after that. Just drop down this output. I want to see whole the query at a time. Little bit. Yeah. Show me the full query. Yeah. So this is, see, once you write the query, just you have to write create or replace view and give some view name as the query. Now it will create a view called v underscore EMP. Why create or replace? If you write only create also no problem. So it will create a new one. Replace means if already existing is there, it will do modification. Suppose you want to write some modified some queries, you want to add some another condition. So it will replace that view. That view is v underscore emp. It will modify. So that's why we write it create or replace. Okay. These are called actually Oracle objects like table, view. All these things are comes under the Oracle objects. So table you understood. Table is nothing but it is occupying the space, but view won't occupy the space. It is just link. It will refer. Now run that view. Control enter. Insufficient privilege. That means you have not given privilege to create the view. What to do here? Again, you have to give the grant. For grant, you have to open this which schema. There is a plus sign, right? Connection. Go to connection. Click on that. Open the sys. Connect. SCOTT. So you have to give the grant access from the system. So you have to connect to the sys. Then you have to write grant create view to that user. Now run it. Okay. Now grant is succeeded. Now go and run there. Go to that Scott editor. Now view is created. Okay. Now you can select star from v underscore emp. Okay, good. So here you can see no need to write the whole query, just write the view name, select star from view. So what will happen internally? Internally, it will run the same query. It has not created any physical table. Okay. Internally, it will run the same query. Select star from EMP where salary between this and department 30 and e-name like m percentage. But the thing is, instead of writing the whole thing, you can create the view. Simple. So it will go to that query. In that query, the employee table is there. It will run the query on top of that employee table only. Okay. So whatever the change will happen to the employee table, it will affect to the view. Okay. So this is nothing but your view concept. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can save it. There are, as in theory point of view, there are, you can say, we'll go a little bit more into views. So open your Google. You can write simple and complex view in Oracle SQL. Simple and complex. Second one. Now open the first one. Yeah, click on that site. You can find any site, you can see, not an issue. So here, these are the come down. Simple view and complex view. Okay, it is given. Come down. You cross that one, right side corner, cross. So here, see, basically, simple view means if you are using only one table. Okay, so that is simple view. You are currently, I mean, in recent example, you have used one view, one table called employee table. So that's a simple view. But if you are using more than one table, let's say you are doing join and something more than one table, that is nothing but a complex view. We cannot use group functions in simple view. Okay, simple view means there is no group functions. If there is group functions, that becomes a complex view. Like group functions means your max, mean, count, average, all these things. Okay, so like this DML. So if you change, can you delete or update? What is DML operation? Insert, update, delete. Can you do in view? Correct. So directly possible in the simple view. Okay. So if you do insert, update, delete, you can do it in a view. But in this case, complex view, you cannot do any DML operations. These are the intro point of view. This is the, they will ask the difference. And practically also you have to do it. Okay. And let's say go to your tool. What are the tables so you have created? Let me check. Go to your schema browser once. Second one. Okay, EMP underscore one. So don't do anything to the default tables like salary department. If you want to do any changes of the data and all, just create whichever you have created. You can take EMP underscore one, EMP underscore two. Okay, EMP underscore one. I think data is there. Go to data, right side. I mean, okay. So we'll use EMP underscore one then. Okay. Now go to your editor. You close the system one. You close. End connection. No. Now go to editor. Okay. Now in the here just write select star from EMP underscore one. You are creating a view, right? Create a replace view this. No, they are same only, same. In the no, above one. The create a replace view you have written, right? Create or replace view v underscore EMP as select star from EMP you have written. Instead of EMP, write EMP underscore one. Now we are changing something, so it will, that's why it will replace. Now run it. Okay, same thing, but we are using employee underscore one table, not employee table. Okay, now select star from v underscore EMP down. No. View name is same. Same only. Run it. Control enter. Okay. Now let's say I want to change here. As I told you, view is nothing but the reference. It is not a physical table. Okay. So for Martin, what is the commission? 1400. So in view also it will show 1400. Now, if I change in the view, will it update to the table as well? Or if I change in the table, it will change in the view? Which one it will do?
If you update in the table,
it will reflect in the view, right? That is for sure. But if I do other way, now let's do update the view, right? Same thing, just write update that view name, write the syntax, enter, update. No, give some space after select statement. Give some space. Update v underscore emp, enter. Set commission equal to 150. Commission equal to 150, where employee number equal to 7654.
so commission equals to
150. Commission equal to 150. Enter, where employee number equal to, where EMPNO equal to 7654. 7654. So that means this is the 7654 is the employee number of Martin, whose commission is 1400. Now I'm going to change into 150. So let me see whether it will first thing update or not. The view will update or table will update, or which one is going to update? Okay, run it. One row updated. Okay, now go and check the view. It is updated. Now go and check the employee table. Select star from EMP underscore 1, where employee ID equal to employee number equal to 7654. So in the table also it is updated. Run it, control enter. Have you run it? Okay, so if you see, if you change the view, it is affecting to the table also. If you change the table, it will affect to the view also. This is nothing but your simple view, but in complex view it cannot update. Let's write a complex view. Okay, write a query, create or replace. You can save it. These are the again they'll ask in the interview what is the difference between simple and complex views. Okay, have you saved it? Yeah. Then clear it. Write the heading as a complex view. Okay. So before going to complex view, just can you write a query department-wise maximum salary? I want department name and maximum salary. So write a query for that. Okay, so select department number. No, order by department number. You can do order by department number. Okay. So now in department 10, this is the maximum salary. Department 20, this is the maximum salary. Department 30, this is the maximum salary. Now, just on top of this, create a view. Just create a replace view, view name, give some name, as, then this query. Create or replace view. Create or replace view. As, then copy paste. Perfect. Now run it. Okay. So here, see, must this max salary, you have to give a alias name. No, it is correct only because in the while creating the view, the column, what column you want in the view, you can give that column name as a alias name as max salary or salary whatever. M as max salary max underscore salary. Okay. Now run it. Now select star from view. Now this is the now view created. Now go and update. Some let's say department 10 equal to 5,000. Make it 10,000. So you can see no, run it. Run that update statement. I want to see the error. You can see here data manipulation operate not legal on this view. Okay, so you cannot do any data manipulation operation. You cannot do any DML operation in the view because this is a complex view. Why it is a complex view? Because you have used group by function. Okay, so we are using max, mean, and also we cannot change in the view. But if it is simple view, you can do update. So this is the thing. This is the difference. Okay, so what is the complex view? When if you are using any group function or more than one table like that. So these are the features of the complex view. So if you are using in your query like these things, more than one table or any group functions, so you cannot do any changes there. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is all about our views. Like this, try to practice and see how it is happening, simple view and complex view. Okay, so we'll do our next topic in our next session.